I'm going to show you how to make them right here on this channel, so stay tuned. Chocolate chip cookie recipe, and here are some of the supplies that you guys are going to need in order to make them yourselves. I'm going to go along with the measurements as add them. But you're going to need baking soda. You're going to need vanilla extract. I say that weird, I know. Salt. 2 sticks of butter or 1 cup. 2 eggs. You're going to need a 1/4 cup and 1 cup, and also a tablespoon. A regular size bowl, and then an actual mixing bowl. Mixer is the best way to actually mix it all together. Salt, I already said salt. Sugar, brown sugar, and flour, and of course, all important, chocolate chips. And we get the Costco bag, so that's why it looks so big. You don't need all of these for the chocolate chips. So let's get started with our very first step, preheating the oven. So you want to preheat your oven to 375 and start that way early. Our oven is actually already hot because Andrew made pizzas, so want to preheat that before you even start it so it's all ready to go. So step number 1 is adding salt, baking soda, and flour to a bowl. So first I'm going to add the salt. We need 1 teaspoon of salt. And you also need 1 teaspoon of baking soda. I love these little things because they have this at the top and it smooths it all out. It's fantastic. Please excuse the things in the background. Andrew's watching American Dad. Then we want to add our flour. You're going to add 2 cups of flour first to these, and then you're going to add 1/4. So 2 and 1/4 cups of flour. And then we're just going to mix it around, which I already did. And this is all ready to go for the second step after the mixer. So this is going to actually be put to the side, and it's just going to sit there for a little while while we prep everything else. You're going to add your sugar and your brown sugar and your vanilla extract in here, and you will need your 1/4 cup and your teaspoon. So we're going to add the teaspoon of vanilla. Alright, so we're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then you're going to add 3/4 cup of brown sugar and sugar. And we're just going to mix that up. It's not going to mix very well because the butter isn't in there yet, but we are going to add our butter. So we need 2 sticks of butter or 1 cup of butter if you're not using these measurements. What I like to do is, normally people just put them in and then mix them all together and crush it that way. I actually like to melt mine on the stove completely down to liquid and then put them in. I think it makes the cookies taste a little better, but that's up to you, of course. So I'm going to melt my butter and then I'm going to add them to my mixture, and then we're going to mix it. And we're going to add the melted butter in here, and then I'm going to take it over to my mixer and I'm going to mix it up really good. It is all blended up, it's going to look like that. And next we are going to add our eggs in there, 2 eggs, and then mix it again really well. And that's that's what it's gonna look like, just a little darker. Now you're gonna actually add your flour mixture that we made at the very beginning. A little tip, all of the little side stuff in there, try to scrape it down as you are mixing it so that it all gets mixed in really well, so that the cookies taste really good and are actually all evenly distributed. So now we're gonna add our flour mixture. And that's what it's gonna look like after everything is all mixed in. And now for the best, most fantastical part is when you get to add 2 cups of chocolate chips into this delicious mix. Then all you gotta do is mix it up and your batter is ready to be cooked and ready to go. Now for us, we just use this little metal rack. I don't necessarily know where we got it. And we use this little mat. I think we got this from a cooking party one time. But this is easy, slip-free slip mat. And it's really easy to use for baking and such. So that's what we're going to use to cook our cookies on for today. And then Andrew's absolute favorite part, when we have the beater that we use for the whole process, he gets a little treat and snack of these. Come on in here, baby. Come on. Yay! And next, all you have to do is put them onto the pan. Usually I use a spoon to try and scoop them into circles, and then sometimes roll them in pan so that makes it a nice little ball, so that it makes a good sized cookie. But for today, since we're on a little bit of a time crunch, I'm just gonna do this part. And I usually do 5 across and then as many down as I can fit in, and it usually takes about 2 to 3 times to bake all of the cookies. And we will get to the step of putting them in the oven next after I get them all ready. Alright, and then we have all of our rows of cookies on here. And we're going to put our first batch of cookies into the oven. Now, if you notice, I tried to put them in as many circles as I could and rolled them a little bit so that they can expand a little bit. Also, it's important to space them out. You want to make sure that there's at least enough space, because they are totally going to just expand and run into each other. But if that does happen, it's easy to cut them when you just first take them out of the oven. But if you want easier cooking time or anything like that, I would just pre-space them and take the time to put them out and roll them all correctly. Okay, and we're going to set our timer for 10 minutes. And we're going to pop them in the oven. My oven is preheated, so it's already all ready to go. So we're going to pop them in the oven. Just a little side note, totally don't worry if they are misshapen, because that totally happens to everybody. Every baker has that happen to them. So don't worry about it. And if this is your first time making chocolate chip cookies, or this recipe of chocolate chip cookies, it's so easy to have them in this mesh and horrible looking, at least. They will most likely taste delicious. And it's like super weird. That's not that big of a deal, as long as it tastes good. These are looking great. Alright, now we're gonna let these cool for a minute and a half. Just so that they can be cool enough to put into a container, and they won't completely crumble or be too soft. What I do with my container is I add a little little bit of wax paper on the bottom so that if they are still a little moist or not quite hardened yet, they won't get the bottom messy. And you can also stack them that way, and that's what the wax paper over there is for. This is only the first batch, so I got a couple more batches to make. Alright, so this is the finished product. It's looking beautiful and looking awesome. These are great, actually. They don't look too weird. They actually look like nice cookies. So it makes a lot of cookies. Alright, so that is the simple cookie recipe, and this is the final result. I'll insert a picture at the end, but it's really easy to make, as you see for the steps, and they are delicious. My fiance has actually said that these are the best cookies. And these are actually really, really good. These actually turned out really, really well, really fluffy. So I'm really, really impressed. Now, of course, you can modify things. If you wanted to add peanuts or nuts, you can add them, and you can also add less chocolate chips or more chocolate chips. And I have actually seen the recipe added with peanut butter before. And if you would like to see any of the other recipes similar to this, but practically the same, put it in the comments below. And also, if you want to see me make something, put it in the comments below, and I will get my recipe book out, and I will do another Cooking with Simi if you guys like it. So I hope you enjoyed, and have a great day. Oh!